massive storm. It brought snow to the west coast. It continues this evening as it keeps pushing east.
Yeah, the Farmerville, Louisiana tornado, by the way, last night at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
So it was shortly after it ended here, it continued into Louisiana, and they became nighttime tornadoes. It got real scary over there. In fact, that one is believed to be what is considered an anticyclonic tornado, which happens only 2 out of every 100 tornadoes. Pretty fascinating stuff. Tonight, the tornado warnings continue into Plaquemines and St. Bernard Parish in Louisiana and into Hancock and Harrison counties over into Mississippi, with a storm right there west of Mobile that is a severe thunderstorm warned storm, but it has a potential to create another tornado. This was a high risk day, or a moderate risk day, across the deep south. Pretty impressive stuff for December to have that kind of severe weather set up. Low temperatures tonight for us, the whole thing's shifting. I mean, we have just turned turtle here. We are going to flip the script on this and see colder air, and it really starts tonight and it's going to last. Overnight lows tonight, much colder, clear skies, 37 by morning in Tyler, 39 at Lufkin. But I want to show you what's headed our way. We call this cross-polar flow. If you go all the way back into Siberia, there are some record-setting low temperatures. This Arctic air travels across Canada. Of course, it moderates as it comes down into southern Canada, the United States. But that pipeline of cold air is all the way into the Midwest, and yes, even into East Texas. So the coming days, we're going to see temperatures below average, both at night and during the day. And so we are forecasting below average temperatures being likely. And this doesn't necessarily show you the magnitude of the cold, but it just tells you that it's going to be below average all the way up to December 28th. So it's almost safe for me to say that it is going to be colder than average through the rest of the year. And take a look at some of these overnight lows. We're in the 30s, perhaps 32 Saturday morning, 31 Sunday morning. Yeah, we briefly, because it's cloudy, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, see temperatures in the lower 40s. And then there's a little front here on Thursday, the 22nd. And then look what happens by Christmas Eve. 23 degrees for the morning low. Christmas Day itself looks pretty cold. All right, let's focus on the future, or the present here. And we're going to see clear skies overnight tonight. Temperatures in the 30s. Will probably drop to about 37. Tomorrow's a sunny but cool day. I think 55 to 57 is about all we do. Average high this time of the year is around 60, so we'll be below average. Friday morning down to 37. Friday afternoon, here come the clouds. By 4 o'clock, we're back down to 48 degrees with a few rain showers moving in. I got to tell you, I can't rule out that Saturday morning with a temperature around 32 degrees, if we don't have some clouds left over and maybe a little bit of drizzle, that we could mix in a couple of snowflakes. I don't think it's a big deal because it's so light, but hey, it's cold enough to do it, and I think it could. As we take a look at future rainfall amounts, you'll see just about 1/10 of an inch, maybe less than that, at least through Saturday. The Monday rain chance brings a much better chance for some rain. All right, tonight it's simple, much colder, down to 37, light west winds. Sun rises tomorrow at 7:15 on the Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. A brisk morning followed by a cooler day and a high of 55. Friday, an evening chance. It's a cold morning with a high of 53, and again, by late afternoon, the temperatures are in the 40s. A cold rain early may briefly mix Saturday. After a low of 32, we'll make it up to 50. Hanukkah starts Sunday evening at sunset, 54 degrees for the beginning of Hanukkah. Rainy day Monday, 48. Rain ends early Tuesday. First day of winter Wednesday. That's kind of odd. We're close to average or right above average, about 59, but then that second shot of colder air moving in for Christmas weekend.